Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Texas Hotspot, and welcome to Friday Night Fire. I'm your host, Zachary Goot, and if you're here watching, you're in the right spot, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate, and I like to really harp on this. We really do appreciate everybody that stops by on these Friday nights because that means that instead of going out and drinking or partying or just doing anything else, that you've decided to come hang out with us for at least an hour. And that really means a lot to us here at the Texas Hotspot. So, we got a really, really cool episode for you guys tonight. And I think it's going to go well with a bunch of good feels and vibes. That's all I'm hoping for. Sorry for the couple minute delay, but we're in. Let's bring in our co-host. He's been A1 since day one. He's the co-host with the most. Ladies and gentlemen, he makes honey and he just got done making some verde sauces. I'm sure we'll get into talk about. Please welcome Brandon Collins.
Hello, everybody.
There it is. That's that energy.
You didn't do it, so I figured somebody.
Well, I like to toss it up sometimes, man.
Yeah, I noticed you completely revamped the intro.
Completely revamped that.
Mildness going on with the So yeah, I made some verde today, bud. It was fun. I made 3 test batches, basically 3 bottles of 3 different sauces, and I'm going to take them to these guys that run a theater in Grand Junction called Mesa Theater. They want to produce their own like hot sauce to be able to give to like the bands that come through, to their friends. So they know I do hot sauce and they know I'm a spicy guy. So they tasked me with making a verde sauce for them. So we're going to do 50 bottles for the first batch and see where it goes from there. Yeah, it's going to be real fun.
That sounds absolutely amazing and delicious.
I might grab them toward, a little later and try them. That'd be good.
Well, I saw Midge was trying to be here earlier.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I don't know.
Midge was trying to be here earlier. I think something may have happened. Hopefully we can get Midge back on. He's our second co-host for the night. Hopefully we can get him on. But we're here for one reason and one reason only. And that's why I don't have a bunch of people waiting to get on right now, because we're only here for one reason right now tonight, for at least the first half hour, because she deserves it, honestly, in my opinion. Just honestly doing a little bit of research. And I didn't do much because, I know what she's capable of. But I just did doing a little research, and we're going to go over some of her highlights of her last year. But, man, she really is amazing, honestly, some of the stuff she's done in the last year to get where she's at right now. Without really further ado, guys, you guys are all here to see her. There's Midge right there. He says he'll be here in a minute. Good to hear that, Midge, because I do want you to come hang out with us. But anyways, without further ado, guys, you know her from Never Better Club. She could be the better half of Never Better Club. I don't know. That's up for debate. But anyways, she pushed, she trained, she hard. She got all the points, and we're going to talk all about this, guys. But anyway, here she is. This is Alexandria Morgan from Never Better Club. She is your 2023 to 24 World Chili Community Champion.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you for coming and joining us, Alexandria. As always, you look beautiful tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, real simple, real easy. We're here to hang out, and we're here to talk about
Number one
chili
in the world.
Yeah, like for real.
Only.
Great. No, I'm so thankful that you guys wanted to have me on here, and I'm really excited to just kind of talk and see what questions you have for me, because I had a lot of fun this season.
I do have a question. My first question would be, how did you feel? Because I have to know when you knew. Maybe it happened a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but when you knew you secured that number 1 spot, what was that feeling like, that moment?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, because I actually knew way long ago, and it's something that you just feel like. It's almost like, I don't know, I've been in so many competitions, or I've competed for different things where I thought to myself, like, I'm going into this and I'm going to push as hard as I can, but I know that just in my soul I feel like I'm not going to win, or I'm not going to do as well as I want to.
Right? Like,
yeah, and this time it was probably, it's kind of like a personality thing of mine. I made my mind up probably about 5 months ago that no matter what, I was going to be number one. And no matter what it took, absolutely anything. Like I would hell or high water, I was gonna win. So that's when I knew it for sure. I was like, because it's just me. Like when I make my mind up like that, it's over. It's done. So I knew it then, but then about a week ago, it really started kicking in. And honestly, I didn't want to count my eggs before they hatch though, because it's just anything could happen, right? It's the chili community. Anyone can do anything. But I didn't want to count my eggs before
like
they hatch.
last season,
Yeah.
at the very end of the season, it was like
Yeah.
people
So
were jumping up 30 spots, and
I
just like
know.
this
I
season wasn't too crazy, I don't think.
I
Not like
feel like
last season.
my big celebratory moment was literally at midnight British Standard Time. What the end of the season, the actual end. So
Yeah.
that's when I had celebratory champagne, and Michael and I like gave
Yeah,
each
I
other a
saw
big
that.
hug and got a high five from him, and he was like, "Hell yeah." He's like, you didn't just he's like, I knew you always knew you were gonna do it, but you actually did it. Like you crushed it. And yeah, so that's when I knew for sure, is when it was literal at the end.
So what originally prompted you to like get into the League of Fire? Who and when and where and how?
So I got into League of Fire challenges because I decided to go compete in a local wing eating competition that was about 35 minutes from my house. And I did not complete the challenge because it was way out of my scope at the time. Like it was 9 million extract wings, and I'd never eaten anything extreme before in my life. So I ate 4 of the 8, and then I tapped. But then after that, I got the itch, and I was like, I don't know what I have to do to have that experience again, but I want to have that a million times over. And
Yeah.
I said,
So,
Michael,
was
go
it?
online and figure this out. And he
Yeah,
found Ring of Fire.
He found it. Okay.
He did, yeah. He's
Nice.
So
And
Michael
it
found
all
the League of
started from
Fire.
a wing competition. That's crazy. From a wing competition, you get that itch all the way to number 1
Yeah.
in the world. That's pretty
I have
awesome.
to remind everybody, Alexandria kind of came into the community not this last year, but the year before that. She came in and she started getting on the board. And if you guys remember correctly, she even pushed all the way up to number 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't something new for Alexandria. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's a beast. And she came in just like, for just example purposes.
But even in the 2 years, I guess.
Yeah. Made it to number 1, and not only made it to
awesome.
number 1, guys. Take a look at this real quick, because I got some pictures we're going to be looking at. Not only made it to number 1, but just read the fine print on this, guys. She got number 1 for placing with 2,764 points.
I don't think people realize what that number is so massive in our community. That's like I don't like to mention him, but like
there's Midge, guys. He's a little late.
He was up there at one point like that. Who's the other? James Cloper. He was up there like that at one point. That's like epic level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that was top 10 once in my life, and it wasn't that long.
Hey, don't turn into an asshole. Like some of these other people, they get all these points.
Never would. Never would. So just for you guys to understand a little bit more about that, this right here, this 2,764 points, your average League of Fire point. Or why does he keep dropping out?
Oh, is there like a medium average? Did you
No, what I'm saying is your average League of Fire challenge that you were to get and to submit for points is
it's like 5 points.
Yeah.
That's your average looking League of
So,
Fire.
and then you got to think, if you do more than one, they start adding extra points on top. So, that also, the multiples really will get you up there so fast.
I'm just smiling so big because all this makes me want to burn so hard. Like I just love talking about this. So
mean, if you want to burn,
I got to get some information out of you before we burn.
No, I'm just excited.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. I love burning with you guys, especially Alexandria. And let's not forget, guys, there is a second half, and he didn't rank, or he's not first, but there's a second half to Alexandria. That's Michael.
I
Yes.
competed against
Huh?
Michael. I competed.
Oh yeah, we all competed. We had a great time. But anyways, I want to give a special shout out to Michael for being that stone and that rock, because I know that without Michael, you wouldn't have been able to do or even be where you're at right now.
Zach, you're so right. And Michael was that for me this season, and I was that for him last season. Last season he was number 3, and there were so many times, and that's when we were new, and there were so many times where he was sitting here next to me doing these pushes that some of them still really blow my mind, but they just absolutely. I always thought of myself as a lesser chili head than him because I hadn't been doing this my whole life, and I would always just put that on myself. I'm like, Alexandria, I tell myself all the time, you're not as good as Michael. Michael is better than you. Michael has better tolerance than you. And I kind of just accepted that reality last season. But this season I decided that's not concrete. Tolerance changes. And I said, I can push as hard as I want. And then I just like literally floored it. I just put my foot on the gas and I was like, I'm not looking back. And I honestly don't plan on looking back ever for the rest of my life unless I have to. So I just want to keep building my tolerance. And someone I told this to very early on, who's always been a good friend of mine, is Charlie Whitmore. And I always looked up to him in the beginning because I could tell there was something different about him. Like it just really was an extreme chili head, and he really liked to push himself. I love that about him. And I was like, those are the people that I like to align myself with. When I look at them, I'm like, I want to be like you. And you mentioned Dustin Johnson earlier. He was another person I just saw, when I was a little tiny baby chili head, some of the stuff he used to do. And I was like, oh, that's totally out of reach. I could never do any of that. And now I don't really think that way anymore. It's more like, you have to train for everything. So,
yeah.
So do you think, now I don't like to mention this because I don't think it is a factor, but some people, I think that women have an unfair advantage because they have a higher pain tolerance. Do you think being female is a factor in your chili eating at all, or is it maybe slightly?
I have to really think on that. I don't want to. I've had this fight with, in my head with myself and with friends and just like amongst people in the community many times before. And I actually feel like my opinion changes on a monthly basis. Like, should there be a women's league? And Michael makes fun of me all the time. He's like, look at all the women in the community. They're killing all the men. But there's so many men who've excelled too. So it's
I think you're right though.
I don't know if gender matters. Like, I think that you either like want to endure the pain and you want to feel the pain and you're willing to push through it, or you're not. And it's just one of those things that's just binary. I don't know if it's a male female thing.
Okay. For sure.
I think honestly, it's just who wants it most gets it.
I think so too, Zach. That's how life is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Anything.
Whoever wants it the most will get it. I've never really, I got to be honest with you, I've been in this game about 5 years now, and I've never really wanted that number 1 slot. Like, for instance, like you wanted it because you wanted it, you went out and you got it. I never really got it. I mean, I guarantee if I ever had the motivation or the vision
try this season,
that number 1 slot, I absolutely would. But let's also get into this. I wanted to bring this up because I've heard a lot from different people from around the community, and I wanted to get your opinion on this. Some people say, hold on, let me bring Midge back in. Let's put a pause on this. I want to talk to Midge. I want to talk to Midge real quick. You all right, bud?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, man. I got it. My daughter had my computer upstairs again. Got it.
Just wanted to make
turned
sure
it on, and it said something about
will, and there's someone behind the camera all messing with you. And
no, it said something about updates, and last week I had to update Messenger. This week I don't know what it was, but it was just I sent you the picture. It was just white screen when I tried to open the internet.
All right. So let's get back to this real quick. So a lot of people out there have heard from here and there and here. Oh, Alexandria, she killed it. She got number 1. But then there's the people that are like, well, it's because she's got a lot of money and she can afford League of Fire challenges. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand is, you might have the money to buy challenges, but that's how the game rolls. And I wanted to get that out there. These challenges do cost money. But if you have the financial capabilities to support your family, yourself, and then your hobby, and you want that number one spot, I don't see anything wrong with it. So what do you have to say to those people out there that have been like, Alexandria just has the money? Or some people have also been saying, and I'm not going to call out any names because I don't want to start nothing, but some people also saying that you stuck to that lollipop.
Yeah, sure.
So
A few. Okay, well, the first one is the money. Okay, so yeah, I totally admit that it's expensive, and I just it just is. You know, buying all the challenges and doing them. I think there are ways, and this will segue nicely into the lollipop. I think there are ways to get the points at a higher, Michael and I always do this. We look at our points on a dollar, based on a dollar ratio. Like, okay, this is a 5-point challenge. How much did it cost? Was it $10? Was it 12? Do you get a dollar per point when you're doing this challenge? So, because if you don't look at things closely like that, you've got some really expensive challenges that are lower points that you might want to do one or two of, but it's not really a good idea if you're trying to rank high to do those challenges. So I discovered Tad and Kit, and they are the makers of the Harvest 912 lollipop. And Michael was the one originally with the idea, and he said, Alexandria, this is a $10 lollipop and it's worth 8 points. He said if you do 2 of them, then you get a dollar per point. So I was like, oh, pretty much, at least
No
close enough.
brainer.
And I said, okay, well, here's the problem. I hate these lollipops so much. And I actually promised myself in the second, I failed it the first time because I admit it, like, I'll even talk through this with you guys. I think that people are like, oh, it's hard not to drool, which is true. They're like, if you drool a little by accident, you still complete the challenge successfully. You get the points. But the first time I did it, that video, all the drool came out of my mouth because I was trying not to swallow it. I was so scared of cramping from that thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think I had the tolerance to really push through multiples of them at that time. So when I realized, I'm like, just bite the bullet, Alexandria, get your stomach tolerance up, which really matters.
That is the biggest thing.
And then you can start doing these. I just took an opportunity and ran with it. I'm the first one to do it. I was the first one to come up with the idea, and I am the one who taught other people about this beautiful money-saving concept when it comes to points. And did I break the lollipop? Probably. I don't know it. I even think maybe it'll be done away with because of how crafty I got, but maybe not. I don't. I don't know. So I guess it's like, to anyone who says, "Oh, you use those lollipops for points," I would respond to them,
yeah.
"Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Well, yeah,
I did that."
Yeah.
But
damn you
let me
for
tell
being
something
smart.
else. I was being smart with my money too. And
So I thought,
thought
here's a little tidbit of information if you didn't know. I thought for sure that you had the world record for the Maddie's Cowlicks, but you don't.
Yeah, I know, and other people thought that too. Yeah, there's a few people that did.
So if you guys don't know, the world record right now for the Maddies is 7 lollipops consumed by our number 2 chilihead, Liela Baumgartner.
Yes,
So
it's incredible.
Liela has the world record for most done at once.
Yes.
And also, who do you think has the record for most lollipops consumed?
Probably me.
It has to be.
It has to be.
It would be Alexandria.
Yeah, there's no way it's anybody else. She's did what? You've done what? Over 150
of world
probably?
records.
Yeah, about that many.
Speaking of world records, we're gonna get into a few here of your very own world records. All right, we're gonna talk about this one real quick. So here's a League of Fire world record for Alexandria Never Better Club Morgan for the Gauntlet League of Fire Challenge. This is for 16 challenges.
Hell yeah!
Done back to back. That's the League of Fire Gauntlet. 16 different challenges, correct? Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, 16 different challenges, guys.
That's pretty impressive.
Take that in. In one sitting, Alexandria was able to do a Maddie's Cowlick, the Orange You Glad It's Almost Not Hot, the Packy One Chip, Hotheads, the Ryback Pepper Slam, the TNT, the Trail Mix or the TNT Trail Mix, the Death Nut 3.0, the Speed Blocks, the Chug Life Berry one, the OMG, the what is that?
Crossroads.
Yeah, the Crossroads chips, the message for or the
Recipe for
there you
Disaster,
go.
the
Yeah,
Unbearable one,
there you go.
the Ruthless Creature chips,
Yeah.
Firecracker Trail Mix, and Double Doom Rebooted Swisher.
Guys, let that sink in. That's 16 challenges.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's just she sat there and she did it. The video is actually
Wasabi.
if you guys want to check it out, please. I should have said this in the beginning. Obviously, go over to Never Better Club on YouTube and Facebook, and also Fire Hub, which we're going to get into here in a minute because we're going to talk. Obviously, you're one of the co-creators of that, but definitely go check out Never Better Club on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all those other social platforms. You will find these videos. And also on Fire Hub, you will find these videos of these world records. Let's get into another one because my mind just gets blown away by some of these. Here we go. Alexandria Never Better Club Morgan for completion of eight Devil's Heat challenges by
that's the original Devil's Heat, right? The version 1, right?
Yeah, version 1. Yeah,
very
that was a
nice,
fun one.
very nice.
I actually, Zach, I forgot I had that record. That was a fun one.
Well, we're here to remind you.
Yeah.
You are amazing at what you do and everything.
Here, you know what? I have a little bit of the 3.0. I'll eat one right now.
A little bit. You got a full bag. You only ate one piece.
I have a full bag because I have full bag minus one piece.
One piece.
I said if you want to keep
These
going.
guys wanted me to do a challenge so bad. I was like, fine, I'll do a challenge. And I opened it. I ate one piece and I go, oh, I'm done. I was like, F you guys.
Anyways,
All right.
go ahead and eat a piece for congratulating Alexandria on her Devil's Heat record.
So you're gonna eat one piece per record, right?
Yeah, do that.
How about that?
Because I got some more we're gonna go over, but
It was just for the Devil's Heat popcorn one.
for the Devil's Heat popcorn.
I just don't happen to have it. That is so hot.
So if
The
anybody
3.0.
out there doesn't know the Devil's Heat popcorn, there are 3 challenges. 4th one's coming up. They are the world's hottest popcorn challenges. And I remember actually watching that one live. She kind of breezed through that one like it was no big deal. But with these challenges with Alexandria, if you are fortunate to catch her do some of these, where she eats vast amounts of foods, just like this one, for completing 21 of Sip Chomper's Chip Challenge. 21. These are chocolate covered chips, guys. And she ate 21 of them. Now, if you go watch that video, Alexandria she tends to get full coming towards the end of it. So my next question to you would be, when you're doing stuff like that, and you're eating 20s or 30s or 15 or 20, how do you create room and persevere and keep going on a full stomach?
Mama, we got.
Sorry.
Oh, you're totally good. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, guys. I shouldn't have eaten that.
Brandon's dying.
Sorry, can you repeat the last half of that, Zach?
So the question basically was, when you're full and you're eating immense amounts of food, how do you find that dig deep and persevere to keep on going?
So I don't really get full anymore, and I not in recent days. I have gotten pretty good at stretching my stomach. So the last example that I would use is the banana chip, because I did 15 of those, and I think of that one because I remember going into the push and Michael was watching me start it, and he was like, hey, he's like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, he's like, I don't think you can do it. And he just was like, I really don't think this is your thing. And I said, I'll do it. And I remember getting to the end at 15 and he was like really impressed that I ate that much food. And I said I could eat more, and I could. And maybe I will one day if someone takes it from me, or when.
Do it.
But I've been getting really good at that though, Zach. Like I just used to get full, and I learned like it's part stomach tolerance, and then part like you have to push yourself past your comfort level to be able to
Progress.
Keep progressing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely. So we were just talking about that. I put it up on here for everyone.
That popcorn is hot, guys. I'm dying.
Yeah, it is.
Honey, you don't know. It is that bad, bro.
She was just talking about that. She did 15 banana challenges, guys, and just to put into perspective, it's like eating 15 small bags of spicy banana chips is what it really is. It's a lot of food. So she did that one. We're going to move on for a couple more notable ones I want to talk about. Here's a really good one: the 9 OMGs. So.
Oh yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, I did that too.
No, I haven't, Zach. I have plans for this challenge at 9.
Are you gonna like frame all your things that way you can see them and be like, wow?
Maybe, I don't know. Like we actually, it's funny. We have we live in an old house and there's lots of different rooms in here that we need to kind of like renovate and kind of bring back to life. And one of them, Michael and I recently made a decision. It's our historic men's parlor, which it used to be a smoking room for men to go gather in after dinner, and we're gonna turn it into a hot sauce and chilihead war room where we just hang all our belts and trophies.
Hell yeah, you should. Like I said, you should frame every single one of your. Yeah, and put them up. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so. You gotta have yourself a war room.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a world record.
Just a couple more.
I got one world record, and I'm done. I won and done.
What's your world record, bud?
The 11. I did 11 unbearables, but it got broken.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. That was a good one.
It's fine.
You have to hold a world record for 30 days or more.
Get out of here! I had it for 29 days. It's good.
Brandon only held that record for 29 days.
They printed me out a placard, so it's good enough for me, bud.
Unfortunately, Brandon, you did not get. No, just kidding. They did print him out a good one.
They recognize it. It's fine.
Talk about world records. Let's keep it going here, guys. Look at this one. 5 eye or dies. Now let me get into this real quick.
That's a good one.
The eye or die is a tasty challenge, but man, to do 5 of them with the liquids that you have to drink also with it, I couldn't imagine doing 5 of them just because of the vast amount of spicy vinegar that comes with it.
Oof.
It's so vinegary. I know some people out there haven't had a chance to try the eye or die, but what it is it's a pickled onion that is pickled
vinegar.
in 7-pot primo vinegar, basically. I found it to be a little over vinegary for me, so I have to give you a huge round of applause for getting 5 of those nasty vinegary pickled onions down. So good job on that one. That was a notable mention I wanted to bring up. Also, keeping on going. Look at this, guys. This is 8 Ruthless Creature chips. Midge, you know a little bit about this.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Those are hot.
So the Ruthless Creature chips held by the 3 burly guys. She did 8 of these. Now these are, Midge, tell us a little bit about what that chip is.
Well, it's a dehydrated banana. There's 3 of them dipped in chocolate. Well, first they're coated in a powder blend of, I think, 60 plus super hot.
60 plus peppers, super hot peppers, yeah.
From the Troy Primo Wrecking Crew.
Pepper powder. It looks like this.
And then they're dipped in the same spicy chocolate as Late for Work's Cap Bar.
Yeah.
And then topped with the little round sprinkles, whatever they're called, and wrapped in foil. 3 of them per package.
Bars. Has anyone ever done 2?
I did 3.
Yeah.
You did 3?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the record.
Well, there's another record. That's
another record for you guys.
I was gonna say, I didn't think anyone could do
number.
2.
Say again, Brandon.
So, I didn't think anyone could do 2. So to hear that you did 3, I need to go look for that video and watch it because that
it was brutal.
I bet.
Yeah. I remember
hey, I want to interrupt everyone really quick. And this is a great time to do it because I want to. I think Zach, you're doing a really good job at making this point. And Michael and I actually did the calculations with this. Even without these lollipops, which I had a lot of fun doing, and it was like a mental game for me. I pushed myself with them. Even without them, I broke so many world records this season. I did so many other challenges. I am not a one-trick pony, and I love all sorts of challenges. So I just wanted to say that and put that out there.
That's one of the reasons I'm bringing up all these world records that you have.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I forget. Like, I'm getting passionate over here because I'm like, oh, I forget that I did all these things.
Oh, no, You have
I'm
done
just a freight
quite a bit,
train.
Mike. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not done yet. I'm not even
Well,
done yet, guys.
Alexandria, hopefully you'll set a record for Three Burly Guys' new challenge.
Yeah,
Ooh,
guys,
I'm excited.
as Never Better Club pointed out right here, lollies the Maddie's lollies were less than half of her season points. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
she did plenty of challenges other than the lollies. The lollies are just great. Anything that supports Harvest 912, I support that 100% because
I
those guys
really
are out
used
there.
them to get my tolerance up too. It really helped me to earn points and get my tolerance up because like I said, I started the season at a lower tolerance level, and it just made me powered me up, I guess, as a chili head.
Honestly, I think everyone should buy more Harvest 912 products because all of the proceeds go to help, give homeless people, homeless veterans foot care. Those guys are out there doing the Lord's work, guys.
Yeah, they are.
We should support them as much as we can. I'll just say that and end it there.
Absolutely. So we got a question here from Sundance, Miss Alexandria. He wants to know, have you set any goals for this upcoming season?
That's a good question. I think my short answer is just no. And I didn't set any goals for this season when I started it. Like I said, I didn't decide on being number one until I don't know, 5 or 6 months in the season. So that's usually when I kind of set some goals. Let me think really quick. I do want to do a push with the OMG, those mochis, because I just like them. I think they're fun.
Oh yeah. You should do the challenges you like. That's what I feel like.
Yeah. I want to have a lot of fun. I think I don't know what I'm going to do this season. I can't tell you because I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants with most of the stuff. But I think I'm just, my main goal this season is to have a lot of fun and get my tolerance double of where it is now, as high as possible. So.
Sweet. So look, real quick, I want to talk about something else that's really kind of chili head unrelated.
Let's hear it, bud.
Okay.
Let's talk
I don't
about.
have to keep it spicy.
I just want people out there to understand the kind of house you live in.
Oh yes, I have.
I know we've talked about this before, and some people already know, but there's some people out there that just don't understand. So just give us a quick backstory. Because it's.
Do you guys run like an Airbnb out of there or anything?
No.
Or
so
do tours or
yeah, just give us a quick little backstory.
Or do you rent it out for events or something?
I'll just give a very quick story on our house.
Real quick, just so people can understand. It's so cool.
My house
was built in 1886. It is the family home of a German winemaker who invested in the winery that's right up the hill called Stonehill Winery in Missouri. And this is his family home that he built for himself and his wife and his children. And it was built to be a family home, and it should be one. And we found it on an old house website, and it was being run as a B&B, like you're saying, like a bed and breakfast. And
because I Googled it, and that's what I read.
Yeah. we came and stayed here, and it's kind of fun because who gets to stay in their house before they buy it? I always think that's pretty cool that I got to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And Michael and I were like, yeah, this is it. And we knew that there was 20 years worth of projects and work to be done in here. And we found out that it was haunted, and it's registered on these haunted house websites. And so it is one of 4 or 5 remaining German Renaissance revival houses in the United States of America. The architecture is very unique. So we are here to preserve this house. I am the caretaker and the just the person who is planning on nurturing this house for the rest of my life. This house should outlive me and just be passed down to my children.
Have you done a seance in that house yet?
So I've had people come to the house. I don't want to get too deep into
Can
this.
we?
This is like a whole episode. No, no, you can't. And here's why.
No.
I'm the protector of this house, and I feel like there are definitely there's energy and spirits in the house.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I don't want to disturb anyone or anything.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
I'm cool
Hey,
with that.
have you ever seen?
I mean, I had to ask. A chilihead seance would be freaking. Wouldn't that be
Haven't you?
cool?
Hold on, time out. Haven't you ever watched freaking? Was that?
Come
movie's called?
on.
They're
Come
messing
on.
with ghosts and stuff, man. No.
No.
Anyways, so
Come
yeah,
on.
guys, if you want to check out, I mean, if you're friends with Alexandria, she usually posts pictures of her beautiful house here and there. It's absolutely beautiful. I love what you guys are doing with it, keeping it around for generations to come. Definitely going to be a historical landmark, and honestly, I just think you guys are lucky to live there. Now let's get back into the chili community things. This is the last thing I want to really talk about and really harp on. We start talking about like your future and all that stuff coming up. But man, let's get into Fire Hub.
Okay.
Let's get into Fire Hub. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't used Fire Hub, or you're new to the League of Fire community or the chili community, and you're starting to do these League of Fire challenges, and you need to submit your points, well, I'm here to pass it on to my good dear friend Alexandria. She's going to talk you through a little bit about what her and her husband have created and brought towards the chili community. Take it away.
Yeah, plug the Fire Hub.
I'm the founder of Fire Hub. Fire Hub is completely mine and my vision, but Michael brings it to life through knowing how to code and making the technology come to life. So I've always had a dream ever since I became immersed in the chilihead community of having a place where anyone at any level could check in anything. And it's a place where everyone's welcome. I don't care what challenges you like to do. I don't care what your favorite pepper or hot sauce is. This is a place for you to come show off what you're growing, what you're eating, what you what sauce you put on your food for breakfast. And it's a community for people who love spicy things, anything spicy, even if it's Takis or like spicy, just spicy potato chips, like anything at all. So firehub.me, and oh my gosh, Mars, you got to get out of here. This is insane. He's got a mask on. He's
Look at
We're
my God,
He's scary.
We're sad.
That's so funny.
Go get him upstairs. Go tell him to come over here. He's trying to scare you guys. So anyways.
That scared me.
Well, it scared me. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, this is
clowns.
like 7 a.m. This is at the foot of my bed looking at me. Okay. It's crazy. So anyways, firehub.me. Yeah, thanks.
We're almost done, Dad.
Yeah, firehub.me. And I don't know how else to plug it other than, it's in its beginning stages. We really have a beautiful functioning platform here for web users, but the app will soon be launching in the iOS and Android store. We want it to be free for all, and it's a place where anyone can check in whatever they want. You don't have to spend money to be part of this community. So
yes, and it's really awesome because when you checked in, which it expired by now, right? You get a free shirt if you email you guys.
Yeah, you can still do that. Actually, we were actually talking about making a post tomorrow morning reminding people that it's not over.
I need to do that so bad.
Yeah. But FireHub is its own thing, and FireHub hopefully will be hosting many groups in the future. I want to see every group under the sun, every hot sauce group, every spicy, fanatical pepper group, growing groups. I want to see all sorts of different places for chili heads to come together and feel like they have a place to talk about whatever they want spicy related. So that's my dream for FireHub.
And I
Hell
love
yeah,
that.
I love it.
I love that about
It's a great platform too,
great
guys.
platform.
Check it
Thanks.
out.
Great idea, great concept. It's coming together great, man.
It's coming together awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because it's kind of like what's the one
I like how you could
for
check in
beer?
literally anything like
It's
Tinks and
Untapped.
all-
Yeah.
Untapped. It's kind of like Untapped, but with League of Fire
Yep.
combined,
Not-
you know,
not-
because
not-
League of Fire
Not just
videos
League
and
of
challenges.
Fire, though. That's what I like about it. It's not just League of Fire. It's like literally anything spicy. You guys got a thing just for peppers, right? Where you can review peppers.
We don't have official pepper groups yet, but we're gonna have those where specific growers can showcase what peppers
Hell
they have in their
hell yeah.
SKUs. But our only group right now is League of Fire. Like I said, we're hoping to onboard many more, and we have a couple that we should be getting ready soon. So we're excited.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Yep.
what we're gonna do is I got two more questions just for me. And then I'm going to pass it on to my co-host and see if they would like to ask any
You
more
should have you should have called this episode "Asking Alexandria."
That's a
I
good
love it.
idea. Damn, maybe,
Hey,
well,
can I
maybe if
try
you were,
my
maybe if you
Verde?
weren't working so freaking hard. Hold on.
Hey,
Wow.
One of my last questions I got for you. I'm going to pass it on to the audience in the chat, or anybody who has any questions in the chat. You can go ahead and write them out right now. Make sure to throw them up. But my last one? What was your favorite moment of last season? While you were getting points for the League of Fire.
Shoot, you mean personally, like me burning? What was my favorite moment?
What moment or in time in the last year of doing challenges and ranking up to number 1 stands out to you the most? It could be during a pepper eating competition. It could be,
Okay.
anytime you were earning points for League of Fire to get to number 1. You can even take a minute and think about it if you like.
I know. I kind of feel like I have to because I was saying this earlier. You brought up different records I've held, and I don't think about them. Like, I'm not a record driven person. I just, like I said, I'm kind of like a freight train, and when I get past something, it's behind me, and I don't think about it anymore. I just keep moving forward. So, this last season, records, big things, big pushes.
Not even your biggest, just your most memorable.
Okay. Well, a push that I'm really proud of is when I did the 5. And this was not a record. I mean, it was at one point, but not when I did it. 5 Tube of Terror version 2s. And another one is 4 boxes in a row of Death Nut 3.0.
Oh.
Because those two things, yeah, those are heavy, and those aligned me with some chili heads in the world that I consider to be like immortal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on the
Hey,
leaderboards,
have you ever done the LSD challenge?
that's the one you and I talk about every time. I hate it. That's the one. We're not touching that again. No.
I was gonna say that's like one of the roughest challenges.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
we know.
little tiny bits
Oh,
of
it's so
extraction.
bad.
I don't
Yeah,
want.
me
I'll
and
never
you can
touch it
relate
again.
on that one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that memorable. That was memorable. I think that was last year, anyways.
All right. So anyway, John Hollowell wants to know. He said, "How sick are you of the cowlicks?"
How sick am I of them? I'll do. I feel bad saying that because.
No.
Okay. No, I do have a goal for the cowlicks. I will never be able to take the record because my mouth is not big enough. It's just part of who I am. Like, it's my anatomy. I can do 2 of them. 3 of them is one of the hardest things I ever did. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I just can't do more than 3.
For sure.
So, and I told myself I'll never do 3 again. But I do have a goal of sitting down here at this table and doing a certain number of them in a row, back to back. So I'm going to do that this year, but I don't know when. I'm not really inspired right now to do it because I just got done doing so many. So, but I've got them here for whenever I want to do it.
Nice.
you do 24 hours of cowlicks.
Actually, do you know, Brandon, I've actually done more than 24 hours of cowlicks in total.
Yeah,
No, I mean
continuously.
like keep
No, I
a
know.
lollipop in your mouth for 24 hours. That would be
after
insane.
the 10 minutes, take it out, put a new one.
That would be
We're
insane.
not trying to make our mouths bleed.
Yeah.
Can I try
Sundance
this
wants to
and,
know. Sundance wants to know.
review
Can you
them?
talk about lighters?
Can we talk about them?
Yeah, lighters.
No, we can talk about lighters with me, but if Michael's in the room, we can't talk about lighters, especially Zippo lighters.
What's wrong
Are
with
you
Zippo
guys?
lighters?
Is he a fanatic?
He just doesn't like them.
He doesn't like Zippo lighters.
He doesn't like lighters. Sundance is trying to make me laugh.
So I guess he's not a vampire anymore. He's Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, yes, yeah. He doesn't like fire. No.
Fire hub, huh?
Speaking of Zippo
Yeah.
lighter,
Look, you've got a Zippo lighter.
this Zippo lighter,
a Zippo
I'm not
too.
even kidding. This Zippo lighter is
From Afghanistan.
from September of 2001.
Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool, actually.
It's a 23-year-old lighter.
Guys, I'm gonna review these real quick for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Michael made it home from California safe, by the way.
Yeah, I don't even know when he left. You know, that's just...
All right, Brandon. Real quick, make it quick, because we're about to get spicy with Alexandria. She's only got about 14 minutes.
It's fine. I made 3 different verde sauces today. They wanted them juicy. They're all a little bit light. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try. This one's charred, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it here. This is the one I made.
Try out your charred verde. What makes it hot in that? Super hot peppers or pow?
Super hot peppers. This is
powder.
Super hot blend powder from Farmer J.
Gotcha.
Damn, that is good. So that's got lime, cilantro, serrano, habanero, and then like 3 different kinds of onions and garlic. So that's pretty good. Bright and verde. Very bright with the lime.
Right.
This one is smoky. This one's a little bit thicker. This one's got tomatillo in it, and Nikki made this one, and it's got like some liquid smoke in there and a bunch of other stuff. And it tastes like tacos because she used too much cumin, but that's okay.
Cumin.
We love cumin.
Cumin.
And then the last one,
Pickle Rick.
this one. Okay, so this was Nikki's idea. I thought this was going to be a flop, bro. But it ended up being my favorite out of all of them. So this is what's that? Mount Olive pickles.
Yeah.
Pickled jalapenos, pickled onions, habanero flake, jalapenos, and Anaheim.
Oh, I might do that tonight.
Surprised it took him long enough to put that up tonight.
It's one of my
I want that on a hot dog so bad.
I was not faking that. I got burnt so hard off that little
Oh no, guys. If you weren't laughing, you're gonna laugh now.
Yeah, it's tasty. Dang.
How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, that looks like you're enjoying. Okay, you okay? You enjoying?
I'm okay.
Oh my god.
I had to do that. That was funny.
I love it.
So what's your favorite one, Brandon?
My favorite one has to be the smoky, actually.
Smokiness. So these are made
so a local theater reached out to me and they wanted me to make like some verde sauce for them. So I told them yes. And these are like the 3 test batches that we're gonna go give them tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
And then we're gonna try them. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna try them, and we're gonna decide on like a final recipe. And then we're gonna do like a small test batch of 50 bottles. And we're going to do it legit style. We're going to send it off to the FDA. It's getting done in a commercial kitchen, the whole 9 yards. And these guys are like running me through it with them. Basically, I'm just their cook. And it's really cool because I don't have money to like fund a sauce production. So it's cool to be able to have these guys fund their own sauce production. And I just get to be a part of it. That way I can see what's going on.
I'm so excited for you, Brandon.
Yeah,
I know, me too. It's a lot of really good opportunities for me, and I'm really excited for it. It's really, really exciting. Yeah.
Great.
5 years. I've been in the chili game now for 5 years. And this has been my dream literally for 5 years, is to produce a sauce. Even if it's not like my sauce, it kind of is. You know, so it's
You
really
made it.
Yeah, it's my recipe, so
keep us updated as it goes, bud.
yeah, we'll do. I'm
Let us
I said, I'm so excited I get this opportunity. So
all right, guys. The moment you've been waiting for. We got about 10 minutes left, or as long as Alexandria can hang out. But we want to burn. Obviously, we want to burn with Alexandria. That's why we're here. I invited some more people to burn with us, but it looks like nobody wanted to show up. So I guess nobody wanted to show up, Alexandria.
I got so excited.
I know, right? Like, I thought people were going to show up, but then I sent the link out about 25 minutes ago. Nobody wanted to show up. So what we got is what is that, Brandon?
The heck is
Mickey
that?
just made these. They're blistered shishitos.
Okay, blistered
with
shishitos.
You know,
Looks
a little
like
bit
worms.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be delicious.
They're only noodles, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my
Don't
god.
don't burn too hard, Brandon.
I know, right?
Fucking shishitos, man.
All right, Miss Alexandria, you said you might have something in mind that you wanted to burn with tonight. What do you have in mind?
Well, why do I have to go first? I think all of you should go first.
Absolutely. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, what I'm going to be burning with tonight is a challenge. It's a beef jerky challenge by Jurassic Jerky presents Revenge of the Reaper. So so it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the challenge consists of just eating the jerky inside this pack and showing an empty mouth. There's no afterburn or anything that says about it. So it just says basically eat it. It's like 3 pieces of jerky. This won't take me long at all, but you're absolutely right. Alexandria should be burning last. So here we go. I'm just going to open this up, and I've actually saved this for tonight. This would be a special occasion burn. So Revenge of the Reaper beef jerky made with Reaper. It's got a bunch of Reaper mash. It's got Trinidad scorpion powder, cayenne habanero powder, ghost pepper powder. It's got, wow, dude, look at that.
So in case you guys watching don't know, Zach has never been taken out by a jerky challenge. Never.
Until he eats this one.
There's not a jerky hot enough that can take this guy out.
There's just not. I've done multiples of the hottest jerky in the entire world. All right, so let's take a look at this jerky, though. Look at that.
You can't even get this dude on some beef jerky. Actually, that shit looks pretty hot.
Look at that, dude. Here, let's get that light on that.
No, yeah, that looks pretty coated, man. That looks hot.
Revenge of the Reaper. Here I go.
Have you ever had Sean McPhee's jerky? It looks kind of like that.
I've had it. It's really good.
Oh, it's good, but it's hot, man. Got a nibble on it. Doobie.
Oh. There you go.
Dang, that's it? Good. That's pretty cool.
That's it.
Oh, my God. Tri-tip.
You chew it up.
Tri-tip.
I gotta be honest with you. That was just delicious.
It wasn't hot?
Not really. I'm kind of upset with the level of heat on that.
It looked really, really, really hot.
I went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's got a little heat to it.
It's building.
Definitely a builder. Definitely coated in Reaper power. Ugh.
Wow, you're sweating now. Dang. That's
yeah, it got me automatically.
So
I'm going to go ahead and back out and just chill on this one.
Okay.
Mitch, what are you going to be burning on with tonight, bud?
I already burnt, man.
You already burnt? What'd you burn on?
I've been eating salsa since we started.
Look out of here.
I got some more peppers, guys. Oh, yeah.
No, we do hot peppers here. You got
Well-
anything, Midge, or are you good?
I was gonna do this. It's 2.0. Brandon gave me,
What?
but it's not even on the. There's not even a league table for it anymore.
So what? It's a great burn, dude.
I won't do the whole thing, but I'll eat some.
Okay.
Do them all.
Why not
bro.
do the whole thing?
Hell no, I don't want to do the whole thing.
You're a weenie.
They expired in January 2023.
All right, do me
You're
a favor.
fine.
Hey,
That's
do me a
not that
favor. Just take
bad.
They're
just take the
peanuts.
last round. Take the last 5th round and eat those. Yeah, just eat the 5th round.
Yeah, do that.
Eat all of them though.
Just eat the 5th round death nut. Chew them up, swallow them, and then we're gonna move on to Brandon. Oh, Brandon doesn't burn. He's mild spice.
I got shishito peppers, bud.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to hear you talk any shit, Brandon. If I'm doing this, you better eat something spicy.
Yeah, come on, Baron. What do you got spicy coming up?
Get a teaspoon and eat some of that powder you got next to you.
This stuff?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'll dip this shishito in it right now.
That jerky, I ain't gonna lie though, that jerky did have a little good kick to it. All right, so this is the Death Nut 2.0. This is the actual Death Nut level. Go ahead, man.
Want me to just dump the whole thing in my
Dump
mouth?
that whole motherfucker in your mouth.
Hey,
I
wait,
see it.
show the camera. Show the camera. It says 5 on there. I
Ah,
don't
it
believe
does
you.
say 5.
All right.
It doesn't even smell spicy. It just smells like peanuts.
Brandon, don't be calling him out if you're not gonna be eating something spicy
I put
tonight.
some. I
I
put
think
some
it's
hot
half
powder
person,
on there.
isn't it?
Look, guys, I put a little hot powder on the
It's not your
tip.
turn to burn yet, Brandon.
Oh,
There you go.
Ew.
It's so bad. I hate the 2.0. The 3.0 I think tastes a little better. But those death nuts are, I don't care who you are, those death nuts are hot as fuck. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, they are.
I don't care. You could be the #1 chili head in the world like Alexandria, but it's still, those death nuts are going to be hot as hell.
No, they're really hot. That last pack.
hey, newsflash, guys! All of these challenges we do are really hot.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Give us a little rundown on the taste of that, buddy.
It tastes sweet.
Sweet. Has a little sweetness to it. Yeah, they do. They do coat it with a little sweetness on the 3.0 too.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot, yeah, for sure. And you know what? We're just burning with Alexandria, guys, and we want to get over to her real quick because she said she doesn't really have much time to be hanging out too late tonight. So,
Okay.
Miss Alexandria, please bless us with a burn.
Okay, let me show you something before I get going. I just wanted to say, have you done this one, Zach?
Oh my God, what is that?
Okay, so I'm doing this week, and this is a jerky challenge. It is called, and
How do
I
I
love
do
it. I love it because it's spooky. It's called Dead Man's Wish, and it says the Deadly Jerky Challenge. You will scream for more, and there's a
Oh.
skull on it.
Sip Chomper, shout out Sip Chomper, just sent me a link for it. So,
You went for
I'm gonna, Alexandria, I'll look into that. We'll see if I can get that here soon. I'd love to join you.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I'd love to
I'd
do
love
that.
to join you. We'll see if I can get it here in time or not. If not, I'll
That's fine.
watch you and see what I can. But anyways, yeah, it's all
Okay,
your
okay.
moment.
All right, let me finish this. And I gotta make this quick.
Take your time,
I
Alexandria.
feel like this is a very appropriate burn for this show. that
Okay,
I'm
while
about
you're
to do.
getting ready, real quick, I've now remembered that last question I had. While you're getting ready, real quick.
All right.
Are you and Michael ever? Oh, it's the stinger! Are you and Michael ever gonna do the Goots ice cream challenge?
No. You know why,
Never.
Zach?
Why?
Why? Because it's going in my hot sauce collection that I'm starting this year.
Okay,
It's a
gotcha.
forever bottle. I
Forever bottle. I have a lot of forever bottles. I get exactly what you mean. Ladies and
But-
gentlemen, this was gifted also by me. This is the Stinger Tank, and not many people got it. If you did receive a Stinger tincture, you're one of only 13 people in the world that were able to
I'm
get.
sure it's pretty hot. Zach's tinks are hot. I remember
And
the
have you tried this yet?
Gatorade.
Alex.
No.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's just mild.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Cap crew.
yeah,
Wow.
it's very
Smells-
mild.
It smells like hell. It
It's
smells
mild.
so
You're gonna, but you're gonna taste a little bit of that scorpion. So
Scorpion.
what you're looking for on the scorpion taste that you
It's-
will taste it is a little earthy, dirty,
Pure scorpion pepper.
nutty.
Nutty.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yes. It
Yeah.
smells like pine nuts or something.
Yeah, it has like a piney, almondy, nutty smell.
It's
It's
That's
good.
just
from the
scorpion guts.
and the tincture is a 6-month scorpion only scorpion pepper tincture.
All
I'll
right, you
just
guys.
say this, guys. I've
Oh,
been,
this
Tastes like
is gonna
shit.
hurt. God damn.
I've never tasted this before. We're doing a full Robbie for the Texas
Nobody's
Hot
done a
Pot
full
tonight.
Robbie. Nobody has done a full Robbie of this yet.
I do a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
and it kills
Let's do
me.
it. And this is a big bottle. Well, 20
Yeah,
ounce
yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
a 30 mil drop.
Oh, 30.
All right, guys,
30
this is
Double Robbie.
She's about
Okay.
to show us. She's about to show us why she's number one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo! There is a live scorpion. Well, not a live. There's a edible scorpion in that
Dead.
tank in the bottle.
It's a meat product. Don't meet the tank, bud.
Ooh! Wow, she is the first person to do a full Robbie of the scorpion stinger tank.
It's gross.
It's not gross.
It's gross. Don't
It's hot
meet the tank.
for sure. It's for sure hot. Like, yeah. You know, I had about, I'm not going to lie, I had about, 3-4 pounds of scorpions in that tincture soaking.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, do you taste the nuttiness or earthiness of the scorpion?
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, it does infuse a little bit.
I like it. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Well,
It's
thanks.
Pretty
It's
hot.
hot. Yeah, that's a lot of tank too.
Yeah, you did a lot. That's, like I said, no one's done that yet. But she says, guys,
It's pretty hot.
she says she likes it, but I'm kind of getting this from her.
Yeah, it's tasty. Dang.
How is it?
Good.
It looks like you're enjoying yourself. Oh,
Just get that. Was that a gut bomb immediately?
Almost.
right.
Not yet.
All right, guys. Look, we're not going to keep you guys hostage here too longer. I'm sure that Alexandria is burning just fine right now. I'm sure of it. None of us are even wondering if she is or not. That is a full Robbie of straight tincture. Her ears are probably ringing.
Yeah.
Texans are notoriously spicy.
So real quick, we don't want to keep her here burning and hurting. She might need to go take care of a couple things. We just wanted to end it with a nice burn with her. Alexandria, real
Oh,
quick,
yeah.
from
Congratulations.
the bottom of my heart, Alexandria, and everybody here at the Texas Hotspot, thank you for what you do for this community, and congratulations on being number one.
Yes,
so much.
congrats.
Thank you, guys.
So awesome.
She absolutely killed it and deserved it.
So honored.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all we have for tonight. We're not going to be doing a giveaway tonight because next week I have something very big planned for a giveaway. So tune in next week. We're not doing one tonight. Thank you all for tuning in and watching us. Please shoot Alexandria a message. Congratulate her on being number one. She deserves every good feeling she gets coming to her.
Thank you.
Right now, she's burning pretty hard.
Yeah.
Anything else, my co-host? Anything else, real quick?
I'm fucking dying here, man.
Dying over there with the death nut. I'm on fire from some jerky. Alexandria's got a stomach full of tincture. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back next week. Same spot, same time, doing pretty much the same thing, burning our ass off, getting another.
Hell yeah.
And until next week, as always, we will catch you
On the flip side.
See you later, guys. We love you. Have a